Hello all, welcome to another Ezra's Flips, and today we'll be working on this desk with the Hutch. This is something that's more likely going to be for my grandmother, but for her computer to be able to fit. This space right here is 12 inches, which is, right above that. So I think after I remove this, her computer should fit fine. But either way, I have already been working on cleaning it. This is my bucket, and right now I'm just taking my dry paper towel and just wiping off the excess, because this was a very dusty piece. But yep, I'm gonna just finish wiping this down, and then afterwards I will be sand it a little bit, and then I'm gonna prime it. So I took off the knobs, and I'm working on sanding right now still. I'm using a 220 grit sandpaper. By the way, while I'm sanding, I like to occasionally take my brush and just wipe off the excess. That's just so I don't have to keep on changing this out. I wanted to show y'all what happened while I was sanding the inside of this drawer. So while I was sanding, it started peeling. You see right there. Focus. It's like a paper. So I stopped because I don't know if that would be ideal, and I just didn't do that inside the rest of them. So I finished sanding, and now I'm just gonna start priming everything. Alright, so we went to the store, and we made a little bit of a change. So now I'm going to be painting over all the white with this color. Over all the white, unlike the last time I just wanted to paint over the white with just the white. But I decided I like that idea. And then I'm going to be painting the inside of the drawers with the white chalk paint. Hopefully this works good. I don't know. Alright, I have finished taping everything off. Don't need to tape around the drawers, because around this is just going to be this color, whatever you call that color. And I'm just going to repaint the inside white. Well, I already primed the inside as well. I put the Hutch on some bricks just to make it easier for me to get up under there. And I don't even know if I showed, but I did take off this white part that was just like this, and it's right there under all that stuff, just so that I can make sure that my grandmother's computer could fit. And I as well taped around everything. Just wanted to show y'all what I have finished so far. I think this color looks great. I think when I add the next layers, it'll look a little bit darker. Then I did the inside, and I also showed y'all that my brush broke. But I'm going to keep using that, because why would you waste? It's like wasting money on materials. No, I just won't do that. So now I'm going to work on these two. And also this bag right here, this is just so that when I'm on the floor, I'm not just on the dirty ground. I have finished applying the first layer of this turquoisey color. This is how it looks. It's not finished drying yet. This is how it looks. Of course, it's patchy as usual, because it's just the first layer, and you don't want to put it on too thick. And now I'm just going to get ready to paint the inside the white. And the first layer of the white inside the drawers have been added. Looks so much better. It definitely does not look dirty like it did. And allow this to dry overnight. this is as much as I'm going to be doing to the hutch today. Everything has finished being dry, and I'm just getting ready to sand everything down with my 220 grit sandpaper, just so that I can make sure everything is nice and smooth. I have finished sanding, and I'm getting ready to start the next layer. And my mother's also working on a piece. So here's mine right now. A lot more smoother. I don't think I need to do another layer. If I don't need to do another layer, then I will just take the stencil and then start stenciling the next time I start working on it. And I decided that I'm going to be using this one. Yep. That right there. And then here's my mother's. So it's a little bit later. Everything is dried, and I took my 320 grit and I've sanded some more. And I did two layers since I last recorded of the paint. And right now, I'm just gonna put y'all up here because I think that I'm gonna start stenciling now. So it started raining, like it's raining right now, so I'm getting ready to go in, but this is as much as I got done so far. I think it looks pretty great. It's so bold though, so I don't know if I'm going to do everything with that. Maybe I'm going to just do that one middle drawer, and then go into like the middle of this area. But I think it looks great. It is the next day, and I have finished stenciling everything, and I as well have sanded everything as well. Then on the hutch, I just did the back right here. I honestly started to get really impatient with doing it, so it's not as perfect. Focus. So there's little like blotchy areas, like right here, versus like right there. But then I was like, what am I doing? And so I got a little bit better with it again. And then, as you can see right here as well, I did step back. And so the thing is, I was planning on taking some of these milk paints. Well, you can see it. I was planning on painting just miscellaneous random leaves. So right now I'm working on cleaning up like these little, can you even see? Let me see. Like these little areas right here. Just make everything nice and crisp. And after I finish doing this, I already have all my other, the milk paints out. Just in case I decide that I want to do that as well. But for right now, I'm just going to fill in the little areas that I was talking about, so I can make sure everything is nice and crisp. So I have finished doing as much filling in as I really felt like doing, because it was taking forever. See that corner up there? I might do a little bit, fill in a little bit more over there. But it was a lot of different little spots that needed touch-ups, specifically inside of here. On the actual desk itself, it wasn't too bad, and up here I haven't even touched yet, but it's not really that too bad, other than, let's see, right there. But the rest of it really isn't bad at all. Let me finish working on that a little bit more, because it's awful looking. I don't really want to do anymore, but I'm going to. So this is how everything is looking so far. And as well did it there. And then down here. The only thing I have left to do is to paint this green, lighter green, inside this area. I decided not to use the dark green because it's just a little bit too dark. This does not want to focus. But I'm gonna put y'all right here. Hopefully you will be able to see. Alright, so I finished painting and everything. You can kind of tell, but I did add another color. And it's this pinkish purple color right there. You can see that. So now, since everything is finished, and I already sanded it again, I'm now going to apply the polyacrylic. And I finished my first coat of the polyacrylic semi-gloss. You can definitely see the shine, especially on the top. And then on the Hutch as well. Let me open the door real quick. I have finished, well, basically finished. I'm gonna apply one more top coat on the top and then on the shelves of each of these. But here it is. I also changed the knobs. I had to drill new holes for them. They're not the best thing ever. See? Luckily, the other holes were too wide, and luckily the knob covers those up. But it looks great. Me and my mother just put the Hutch on top, so you can see it. Let me step back some. Oops, that's some spray paint. So you can see the whole thing all together. It will not focus. Either way, my mother spray painted her table. I don't know what her intentions are. Here's just a final little pan over everything. But thank you for following the journey of this desk with the Hutch. On to the next one.